Yes, Substanzi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. And as promised, let's dive into the festive spirit of the Chinese New Year. Yes, it's time to celebrate the Year of the Dragon. Now, we've been talking about this moment. It's time to educate ourselves and as well as celebrate the best way we can. So we brought in a specialist, someone that can really hit the nail on the head. We're talking about Tony Huang, who is the Managing Director of the Huang Laoshi Mandarin Center. And he's joining us to discuss the omens associated with the Year of the Dragon, as well as the traditions that accompany this absolutely incredible festival. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning, everybody.
How are we today?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. And thank you for inviting me. I'm pretty honored to come here again. This is my third time to come to the Expresso show.
Yes.
So I feel very happy and very honored to have the opportunity. So
You're like family now, man. Come on.
You're a celebrity now, Tony. Come on.
Thank you.
But let's start off with, how does one say Happy New Year in Chinese? Just so we can greet you properly.
All right. So in the beginning, I would like to say that, for Chinese people, we normally have 2 New Years per day. So we just celebrated one, just 1st of January.
Warm up.
Yeah, and then now the one we are really celebrating it. So, according to the Chinese lunar calendar, our New Year's always begins in the end of January and in the middle of February.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now today, like this year, is the 10th of February. So you can see how lucky we are. We always celebrate 2 New Years per year. So let me cut into this one.
You got us cue cards.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tony.
For the New Year, during the New Year time, Chinese people normally say these 2 phrases we like to say during the New Year time. The top one is Happy New Year, so you can try to repeat at me.
Okay.
新年快乐.
新年快乐.
Yeah, very good. All right.
新年快乐.
Most of you are A-grade student, I can say.
Yes!
新年快乐 means Happy New Year. So every time during the New Year time, if you see anybody, we would like to say that first.
Yes.
Okay.
But the second one is the best. All right. So let me repeat you repeat after me. I will tell you what that means. All right. So the second phrase is we like to say is 恭喜发财.
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 Yes. 恭喜发财 means I will congratulate you will got a good fortune and big money. So actually, the one during the New Year, we always like to say something good word.
Yes.
So normally when we're kids, if we say that the elders like to give you the red envelope. So normally, even like when you're a kid, you have been told you must be sweet.
Yes.
So every during the New Year time, you like to say 新年快乐, 恭喜发财, and you
恭喜发财.
恭喜发财, and you can see the red envelope will come. It means the money will be inside. So since we're kids, we like to say these 2 phrases. So you can see all the Chinese people, they're very familiar with these 2. So even they had a hand sign. 恭喜发财, even they use like 2 hands. In the ancient time, we believe the hand represent our heart. So the right hand is like fist.
Okay.
The left hand is the cover. It means I show my heart to you. So 恭喜发财, 恭喜发财. So in next time, if you had any chance, you can speak to any Chinese people in that way. I hope you can get some red envelope. I'm not guaranteed.
I'm hoping for an envelope. Yes.
Maybe there's all 10 rands inside. I don't know. So.
We're going to go to our boss later and go, 恭喜发财.
Yes, all right.
I love the fact that we're getting educated here because this is what allows us to understand, to be a part of the culture and celebrate in a specific way. But let's be more specific about this Chinese New Year, the Zodiac sign and the Year of the Dragon. What does this mean? What's the significance behind all of this?
All right. So let me say the dragon, you can see Chinese people use 12 animals to represent each year.
Yes.
So actually there will be 12 years of cycle. So you can see the rest of the 11 creatures. You can really see that in our daily life. Only dragon is according to Chinese methodology is kind of a divine creature.
Yes.
So no one really see that, at least we don't see that. So actually, in the beginning, you can see this is image for Chinese people. The mindset, dragon will look like this.
Okay.
And you can see in the ancient time, this is the very beginnings of Chinese characters. You can see from the dragon, it's like a picture. Then they turn become, they still look like dragon. You can see this look like dragon, eh? And it is just evolved to become this and this and this. And now these two Chinese characters represent dragon.
So the writing and the language is inspired by these creatures, one being the dragon itself. Wow!
So actually, I do believe maybe in the ancient times, the dragon did exist. And maybe they did extinct. I don't know. So
I believe it existed. Just for the record, it definitely existed.
So could be something happened like suddenly it's disappeared. So we can't really see the dragon now. So you can see there's two characters coexist nowadays.
I like how much you're such an educator. You brought us
So this is my profession. You know, like I'm a Mandarin Center's director, so I needed to always well prepare. So I would like to bring that to you too.
That's great.
So you can see there's two characters represent a dragon.
Yes.
And nowadays there's two type of Chinese characters coexist in the world. One is called traditional Chinese characters. The other one is called simplified Chinese characters. The traditional one is mainly used in Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan. And the simplified one is mainly used in China, mainly in China. So you can see always, if you really see these two characters, even Japanese people use the same characters for dragon.
Oh, okay.
Can you imagine? They use the same characters like we do. So actually the dragon, the image for Japanese people is the same, because maybe in ancient time they also see dragon
also
before.
the same dragon flying in the air.
Could be something like that. So dragon is called long. You can try long.
Long.
Sound like long, but will be make it rising. Long. Long is mean dragon. So you can see a lot of people they like to the tattoo. I don't know whether you do the tattoo or they like to looking for some characters. So if you are looking for some characters for tattoo, that might be the good one.
I've seen that one quite often. Now that makes sense.
Yeah.
It does. I've seen that too
where it
often.
comes from. I think G-Man might have one of those on him, maybe. We must check him out. Okay.
Check his lower back.
Yeah, maybe I would like to take a look.
Long.
Yeah, long. So if you say if you talk about the people who born in the year of the dragon, you are.
Yeah. Tell me, is it a good year for me?
It's a good year.
Yeah?
No, let me say according to. Anyway, you are not Chinese, so you don't need to worry about what I say. So, basically, if you were born in the year of the dragon, then year of the dragon won't be the good year for you. You know why? Because we believe. You know, like in our belief,
Yes.
12 animals, they must be on duty during a certain year. So this year, I was born in the year of a dragon too.
So it's our duty this year. We've got to stand shift.
So that reason, we will got less protection. You know what I mean? So
yes.
they say we always protected by the certain creatures. So our so-called divine beings, a divine creature is on duty now. So we will have less protection. So normally the year if you were born the year of a dragon, and if there's a year of a dragon, you will always have some. I don't know. I don't like
Not
to make
good
it become.
luck.
I don't like to make it become cursed. But anyway, there will be kind
Okay,
of.
it's fine. But I'm not Chinese, so it's fine. I'm not going to listen to this.
That's okay.
I'm ignoring all this info.
Good to know
wanna
not
know
about
more.
it. But if it's not a good year for us, there will be good year for the other people who born in other years.
So we here for the people.
Yeah, it's quite fair. It's fair enough. You know, like some years we got a lot of protections, and some years, you know, like share the duties. I think if you think about it in that way, we had to sacrifice ourselves. So
I
something
like that.
It's not a big deal. Anyway, next year will be the good year for us, so don't need to worry about it.
We'll allow our brethren to take the front
No,
stage.
it's power though. No, because actually Graham and I were wondering who needs to make coffee for us today, and we realized that we have Ryle now, which is great. But I think it's important to note we are going to try our best to be a part of the culture, and I want to know about the next couple of days and what that's going to be like for New Year celebrations. Because you said there's 2 New Years. So we have the one New Year where there's fireworks and there's, you know, whatever you want to do. If you're a drinker, pop the champagne, whatever that may be. But now, how does this celebration differ from the other New Year celebration?
All right, they will say in China, traditionally, our New Year celebration is 15 days. In the ancient time, 15.
Only 15? Oh.
No, that's long enough. Right? So 15 days from like the first of the so-called New Year
Yes.
to the Lenten festival. You talk about this. It's 15th of New Year.
Wow.
So it will be 24th. I think it's 24th of February. So it's a proper ending. So actually from the New Year to the Lenten festival, there will be the proper ending. So every day, of course, we have certain so-called things to do. For example, today is the 3rd day of the New Year.
Yes.
And according to the methodology, today is the day for the mice to marry their daughter. So during the day, in the ancient time, talk about ancient time and now. In the ancient times, people like on the third day of a new year, they like to be quiet because they believe if you disturb those mice to host a wedding, and they disturb you the whole year. So actually, according to the story, on the 30 days of a new year, they're normally quite quiet.
So just don't disturb them, they won't disturb you for the rest of the year.
So yes, it's more like that. So I would like to tell you more details about what we are going to eat. Even I bring some foods for the celebration, for the Lenten festivals celebration. So later I will show you how to use chopstick properly, how to do the table manners, even how to eat this food properly. So you can
absolutely perfect. Tony Wong, thank you so much. Well, we're getting excited here because we just found out that it doesn't stop here. We've got a lot more to look forward to from this man. Absolutely incredible stuff when it comes to wining, dining, celebrating this incredible year and everything about the Zodiac sign. So I can't wait to get into that. But for now, though, let us entertain you.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Yes, it is indeed the year of the dragon, and we are celebrating the Chinese New Year, and we are doing it with the most enriching cultural education. And yes, some of the most delicious food. And we are very privileged to have an expert guide helping us through this. So thanking Tony so much for sticking around. And Mike, well, you just jumped on board for the party, I'm thinking. Your timing is very good. Thank you so much. Everything has been amazing so far. It's been such an education. And now we get our just rewards. But Tony, I understand that obviously we've taken the time now to create exquisite dishes, but that's only part of the process. How we take this in, the experience, how we dine is as important. So maybe that's a good jumping off point.
Thank you. And actually, everybody had a chance to eat in the restaurant, in the Chinese restaurant or Asian restaurant. So if you see anything, you need to use a chopstick for eating.
Okay.
And actually, the so-called table manner is close.
Okay.
More or less, there has similarity. But the main thing you need to be careful about is the chopstick. I think you just learn how to hold it. They normally need to hold like the top one, the bottom one is fixed, and we only move the top one.
Cool.
Yes, it's a proper way.
Okay.
Yes. And the rule number 2, don't make the sound like that, because in the ancient times, only for the baker, they're begging for the food. They will use a chopstick to make a sound to attract people to come. So when we're kids, if we make a sound, we got punishment. Immediately, like,
or you best have some delicious food to give everybody if you're going to call the masses.
So you can't do that.
So that's pretty disrespectful if you do it in a restaurant as well. Okay, thank you for that.
Don't try to make it sound like that. Otherwise, people might be laughing about, hey, we had a baker here. So beg for some food.
Okay, that makes sense.
The point of 3 is don't use a chopstick to point to people. Sometimes it will be, hey, you, and it's not like that. So it's kind
just
of
like pointing a finger.
It's
it's rude.
very aggressive way to point to people. It's more like that. So sometimes you see that local people, they are eating, they like to use a chopstick as a weapon, like
put it down,
so
then
actually,
talk.
Yes. And about the table manners, other one will be, in Asian culture, in Western culture, you put everything on the table. You can't really lap up. As in so-called Asian culture, you had to lap up to the bowl to close your mouth. So when you are eating, you need to lap up and close to your mouth. It's not eating like that. When we were kids, if we eat like that, so they say, are you dog? So why eat like that? So everything, in Western culture is opposite to the Western culture. But for the Asian culture, when eating, you need to lap up the bowl to close your mouth and eating. Yes.
And you've got the smaller bowl to be able to manage that.
Yeah, Mike, you've obviously had some sort of Western influence now in your life, so you've got a little bit of a hybrid approach, right?
Yes.
You still find yourself tucking into diving and craving this type of food and delicacy?
Definitely.
Is it still a favorite of yours?
Yes, of course.
And is there like some kind of, I know obviously you're performing in some of the most incredible events as well, showcasing your expertise. Do you have a ritual in terms of how you eat and what you would do before performance?
Not really. I just eat.
Just get it in.
I like at like a local restaurant or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he's 16 years old. He eats whatever he can put into his face. I guarantee you. I love that. So we're having an opportunity to explore a little bit further in terms of the New Year celebration itself. Is there a way that we approach the dining during the New Year celebration that is different? Are there any kind of traditions that stand out?
They say the dumpling is a kind of things normally people will eat during the Chinese New Year. And in so-called, even nowadays people still, in a family, when whoever who make the dumpling, they like to put one coin into the dumpling, one little coin. And it's more like lucky charm. It's whoever who got this coin. They will say if you pick up one dumpling and eat that, this year I will have a good year.
Okay.
So like in the family, they like to see who will got the coins this year.
Did you put one in these?
No.
I was going to say it's not
I'm
your
gonna try
turn.
a few.
If you find your coin, you give it to me, man. It's the year of the dragon, buddy. You got to do it.
And also the other thing will be when you use a chopstick, we don't like people to stir the things if you don't want to eat that. We normally end what you want to eat and pick it up.
We call that touch is a move.
Yeah.
Touch is a move.
I don't like this one. I don't like this one. This is quite bad manner. I mean,
for sure. I
if
can
you want
get
which one, so we can
So
try.
touch is a move. Careful now.
Touch is a move.
Yeah. So
I like that. It sounds like a commitment.
you can
go.
just. And the sauce is a little bit spicy if you want to try. Otherwise, you can try a little bit.
Definitely.
Happy New Year.
What are these? What dumplings are they?
I don't actually know myself.
There's a quite traditional dumpling. There's you can see the one on there. It's almost like same ingredient, so you can try.
I just want to make sure there's no shellfish. No shellfish. Okay, cool. Are we winning it now? Whoa.
Not the proper way. A little bit hot, spicy.
So, I like the Chinese spice because it's not as spicy and as strong as what I'm used to. It's got so much good flavor in it. It complements your dishes so well and doesn't just kick all the flavor out where you can't even really concentrate on what's happening. But I love how this is coming together. I'm tasting some veg in here as well. A little bit of crispiness.
Beautiful, fresh, absolutely delicious. I love that. I will flatten this whole table. Absolutely beautiful. Hello. I know, I'm like thinking, okay, how many can I fit in my mouth and still be able to talk at the same time? How important is the color celebration as a part of the bigger picture here? Obviously, the red is dominating in this sense. Is that a means of expressing, or how do we go about kind of focusing on that side of things? Because it seems to be a dominant theme throughout.
Yes, actually, red colors, Chinese people use that to celebrate anything is about good.
Okay.
And white is people use for funeral or like certain the bad things. So actually, we always know about the red envelope, but actually we had the one is called white envelope. So during the funeral, we also give people money. So we would like to put money into the red envelope and the white envelope. So the reason why when you put the money inside your red envelope, you need to be careful about how much money you put in. Okay. Because the Chinese people get a red envelope, they normally get good things. So for example, New Year, wedding, or someone got a new job, or like someone a newborn baby. So whatever the money you want to give people must be even number.
An even number.
And need to avoid the 4.
Okay.
Because the 4 in pronunciation sentence die in Mandarin. So 4, the number in China, they always not welcome. No matter the telephone number, no matter the registration number, it's 4.
Oh, wow.
So is that just 4 on its own, or 4 in anywhere in the number?
Anything we combine with a 4, we try to avoid that. For example, if you go to the hospital, you won't see the 4th floor because feel like you go to the hospital, you will never come out. It's feel like you go to the 4th.
So you don't have the lucky number and unlucky number 13 is not
similar like that.
But you have number 4 instead.
Number 4, actually, everybody trying to avoid.
Now I'm going to do my best. And I used to quite like the number 4. It was quite
So, for example, if I would like to, between friends, during the Chinese New Year, the elders like to give a red envelope to the youngest before they can make money. And when they grow, I still remember the first time I can make money, I like to give my parents. It's opposite. Once you can make money,
nice.
It means you're independent. You don't rely on your parents already.
Take them the envelope. Is that your wallet? Or
It's my wallet. I just quickly wanted to, for example, if I want to give you some money in the envelope, So I need to concern about what the numbers, how much money I'm going to get you. So for example, 100 is 100 is odd number. So 100. So I would like to add on a little bit things, become 120.
Okay, I like
So 120 and also they also like 2. It's not 2 notes. It's not a 1 note. So actually, for our culture, we would like to get a red envelope in that way.
I like that.
So this thing is more like you really concerned about people. It's not like it's randomly.
Yeah.
And no matter how big a number, for example, if I want to give you 660, I need to calculate how I can make up all the notes become the even number than the 660. So you need to think about how to calculate. It's about the mathematics. So I think you can manage it.
Oh, no, you can see the smoke coming out of my ears. But I love that because it does speak to how thoughtful and how much you're thinking about what you're doing and the notion behind that.
Yes.
Mike, I'm looking at you kind of nod your head here.
Yes.
Because this must be quite a thing for you to have one foot in 2 different places.
Yeah.
When you feel culture represented like this, in this kind of new home that you found yourself, how does this make you feel, dude?
Oh, it's always great to experience the different cultures, and it helps with the music as well. And I do miss the tradition of like...
You're just waiting for that envelope to pass down the table. Tony's very quick to make his move.
Listen, and amongst all the sort of delicacies, I know this is a tough question, but do you have like a favorite meal when it comes to your Chinese traditions or favorite snack?
Chinese traditions, definitely dumplings.
Dumplings?
Like, it takes a lot of time and effort to make, so whenever my parents make dumplings, it's like, whoa, dumplings, let's go.
You know what's
Tony, do you have a favorite as well? I don't
Yeah, it's like dumpling too.
Okay, all right.
And I also like to introduce the other one. There's a one you did not touch yet.
Oh, yeah, what is that?
Are we allowed to?
Yeah, this one is, we use a spoon to eat that.
Oh, okay.
So there will be, you know the spoon in China look like different to your spoons too, eh? The thing we eat during the Lenten festival is coming now. So it's made by sticky rice, so sticky. That's a sweet. This is more like dessert. So you can try after
dumpling donut vibe.
Yeah. After the proper meal, we must have a dessert. So please, you can try.
All right. Well, let's finish it strong. And do you eat it in one bite or?
Yeah, you try one bite. You try to
Just like
see
that?
what the filling inside.
Oh, and it's got the little bits underneath. I'm going to do
Oh, my word. Wow.
It's a peanut.
And it's delicious.
Yeah. So.
Can you taste the nuttiness? Oh, this is incredible. Mike, Tony, thank you so much. This has been out of its world for me, an experience like no other. I feel like I'm resonating even more with Chinese people, and I'm here to celebrate this new year. This was brilliant. Thank you. Gee, I don't know what you want to say about that, but wow,
I
that was
just feel like
delicious.
people have been listening to my mouth sounds for the last 5 minutes as I've been taking it in. Absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
Thank you so much. The authenticity, the love and the warmth that you are spreading through your culture is incredible. So thank you so much for that. We really appreciate it. You are going to celebrate this new year in style in just a moment. We're going to keep the gents here for the rest of the show because it's just been amazing to do a deep dive into culture, but also get to experience it in this way. It's a lived experience. And of course, we've got more coming from Mike in just a moment, another exquisite performance.